Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Feltner. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. The wide to kick the pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Struck him out looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Willie Adames stands in. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The count 2-1, and that one a little bit high. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Profar puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field, and today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So for taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
The wind and the pitch. So now 1-2. And that's too high. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Taylor makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
Anderson makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Second inning coming up here in Denver. No score. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Hard hit, right side. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Kicks and fires. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian Anderson. 3-2 now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Man at second with one away. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Bryce Terang. Runner leads away at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. And now 2-2. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Anderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty to the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Anderson headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. Next for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Still only one out here in the inning. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Terang around second, headed for third. Terang coming home. He'll score. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the power speed combo. Joey Wiemer. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Castro right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 2nd, and here is C.J. Cron.
The first baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one inside, and it's 2-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Slow roller to third. Gathers and throws to first. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Ball to strike. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Diaz leads off first with 1 away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Clips the corner, and that is strike two.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That one is absolutely belted. Winker raging back towards the wall. Still going back. Feeling for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker.
33, Jesse Winker.
And a 1-1. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
In the air to left down the line. Profar hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee. The shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. That's a special one. 100 career homers, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Grounded out his first time. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. He's already homered in this one. Back to the mound. It hit him. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
This to center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back. The designated
Here's
hitter.
Chris Bryant now. First time up was a pop out. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brian Anderson. The wind of the pitch. Anderson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The 1-1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 5-0. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Ryan Feltner done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Connor Siebold.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Righty delivers. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags for home. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's now a 6-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So digging in, Joey Weimer. 0 for 1 so far. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses, and a full count now. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah, little slider action.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he deals. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Yelich out on the play. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back, and here is Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
1-1 now. Good eye right there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one hammered. Weimer ranging back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. McMahon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now a full count.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Dives, and he can't hang on. There's one out there, but that's all they'll get.
The right fielder, number 50, Randall Grichuk.
Man at first, Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The pitch just misses the mark outside the zone. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Brewers digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Payoff pitch, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
And they're all loaded up. William Contreras, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Bases juiced, no outs. Check swing didn't go. And a count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering is outside. Three 1 is on the way. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Winker on third. Adames on second. Tellez at first. 1 gone. Upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Out to center. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Nick Mears on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs in the inning, only 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
They say you win.
Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Now back, the center fielder, Brenton.
And the batter now, Brenton Doyle. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Bryce Wilson getting loose out there. Figueroa getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. And there's a strike.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buffalo right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.